Hello guys, this is Aaron Force, and today I want to present my 6'9 build, a build that I made at the beginning of the year. It was actually my second build. I'm not the most experienced dribbler in this game and haven't had the possibility to play as the main ball handler a lot in this game, since of course I started this year again as a center, as an inside big man first, and then as a popper mostly. I decided to give that build another chance a couple of weeks ago, and I quickly noticed that it was a lot of fun to play on that build because it perfectly suits my playstyle. And yeah, I will present the build today, so leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Of course, you know, we are making our own build names on this channel. The build name is...
Here it comes.
Mismatch. I decided to give that build the name Mismatch because I'm able to create mismatches on the court, analyze the weaknesses of my opponents and attack them. I can dribble around taller players, centers, and finish inside, or take the easy three-pointer, or post up smaller defenders in order to use my post game and finish inside effectively. I will present the build now. So here we are, and since the build is 6'9", of course you can get the 6'9" height on every position in this game, from center, power forward, small forward, shooting guard, point guard. It's all a matter of preference, I think, and where you want to get lined up in game. Handedness doesn't matter. I would go right hand because I'm right-handed IRL. Jersey number, what a funny coincidence. Let's go 0 for Jayson Tatum. Since the build, when I made the build, I had Jayson Tatum in mind. Let's click on continue. The build is 6'9", 189 pounds and a 7'4" wingspan. Body shape doesn't matter. I like to find on that build, since it reminded me a lot of the Jayson Tatum body shape. Click on continue. Close shot, I put it to 85 since I wanted to use the build also for post hooks, and you get another badge point, and of course also fast twitch on goal. Driving layup, at 67 you get the badge point, and at 70 you get layup animations. Driving dunk, I put it to 86 for limitless takeoff on gold, and the standing dunk on 54. And what makes this build special and is very different from a lot of 6'9" builds you see on the internet or in the park is that I have post control, and post control is very cheap in this game, so you can upgrade it. And if you put it down, you see I have 14 finishing badges now. Most of the players, they upgrade the standing dunk here in order to get 17 or 18 finishing badges, or they upgrade the driving dunk to 93. I decided that I want post control on this build, so at 76 you get the badge point. If you want to, you can also upgrade it to 80 for the postman technician on Hall of Fame, and to 84 for another badge point. You also have the possibility, if you do that, to get the post takeover, so maybe that's a thing that you want to look into. The 3-point shot, at 86 you would get Claymore on Hall of Fame, but since I'm using that build as a primary ball handler, I went with 85 three-pointer, which is pretty nice since you get another badge point and have the possibility to equip limitless range on silver. And here I put the mid-range shot to 71 for the extra badge point, and I left the free throw at 61. The ball handle here at 85, you get quick first step on gold, and at 87 you get a clamp breaker on gold and another badge point. So I went with 87 ball handle, pass accuracy, let's put it to 75 for a badge point, and for the LeBron passing style, which is the best passing style in the game. Here at 75 you can equip Michael Jordan dribbling style, which is the best dribble style in the game, and you get another badge point, so that's very nice. Interior defense, let's put it to 76 for the badge point. Perimeter defense almost maxed out, 88, which gives you another badge point and is very nice, because a lot of players, they don't know that the perimeter defense at the end of the day determines how fast you're able to move on defense when it comes to your lateral quickness. So it's not the speed that determines how fast you move while you hold L2 and are guarding your opponent, but it's the perimeter defense. Which is pretty interesting, because you see a lot of centers, for example, they have no perimeter defense. They have like, I don't know, 38, 55 perimeter defense, and they are not moving on the court. And it also helps you to get rebounds, for example, if you upgrade your perimeter defense. So that's very nice to have it pretty high. And I have no difficulties to guard my matchups with that build. Here, the steal at 77, you get another badge point, and at 78 you get interceptor and silver. If you want to, you can also, if you want to make a more defensive oriented build, you can also put it to 85, where you can get glove on silver and another badge point, which is also pretty nice. But I decided to go with 78 steal. Here, 87 block, to get silver anchor, and I went with 81 defensive rebound to get another badge point. And since I'm not the main rebounder on my team, if I play with that build, I think it's plenty of enough to put it to 81. Acceleration, I maxed that out, and I put the speed to 73. Vertical, let's put that to 75 for the contact dunks, and the stamina to 93. Here, now I decided, and also a lot of YouTubers made videos about that strength helps you to get blow-bys, and that it also helps you to get bump animations on defense. So I upgraded the strength. Why did I decide to upgrade the strength? And because, of course, since I have that post control, it's very nice for me to utilize my strength in when I'm playing against smaller defenders, for example. I can back them down easily with the 74 strength. So let's put that down again, the strength, to 51, and the trade-off, let's put all those attribute points on mid-range, for example, is 5 mid-range. And here a little bit of free throw. So I don't think the trade-off is good, to be honest. It's here 2 badge points. I prefer to have more strength on my build and to have 5 more mid-range shot. So here 74 strength, and as you can see, a very versatile build that can do basically everything on the court. Has really good finishing, contact dunks, close shot mashing, and post hooking, post control, 3-point shot. The mid-range is enough to get to also take fades when you're open in the mid-range. Good ball handling, enough pass accuracy to play the one in the park, for example. Great defense, interior defense, perimeter defense, a little bit of steal, block, and can get rebounds. So that's very nice. Here the 73 speed is also enough, since you're not the main lockdown when you play with that build, but you have 88 perimeter defense, for example, if you have to guard an ISO situations. You can choose between sharpshooting takeover, playmaking takeover, lock take, and rim takeover, I would go limitless range as the first takeover and perimeter badge drop as the second takeover, for example. And let's see what the build name is. Shades of Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, and Cade Cunningham. Young, explosive point guards. The build name is two-way inside-out scorer. So a very nice build. I will show you a little bit of gameplay now also from all different kinds of game modes, the rec, the park, but also from games in the park, for example on the Adidas court, the Mountain Dew court, or the Mobile One court, courts on which I play quite often when I'm waiting for teammates, for example, before we go to rec, and to test out a lot of different jump shots and dribble moves. I tested about 50 jump shots on that build, and different shot timings, different shot speeds. So that's a thing that I do quite often. And what is a very nice side effect that you get, I think, if you win about 750 VC, if you win on those courts. So let's dive right into it, and let's see why I think that that's the perfect build if you want to utilize mismatches on the court. So let's have a look at finishing first. The build is really great because you have so many possibilities to just finish inside. Here you saw the post hook, but also contact dunks are possible. Of course, it's not the primary finishing method. As you can see here, it's really nice also to just dribble against taller defenders. Here my opponent is 6'10", and if you don't have the open cut, you can just take a post spin. Yeah, so that's very nice. Here another post spin. I'm shoving my opponent away and get the easy dunk inside. But also here, they switched the smaller defender on me. I can just dribble against him. He's playing really good defense, but he has not enough strength inside and not enough interior defense to guard me, so I take the drop step inside. Very nice. Here you see those misdirection moves. He plays really good defense. I remember that game against that guy, but again, he's too small to guard me inside. I just back him down, take the drop step here. He goes for the steal and I take the post spin. So a very versatile build here with the fake, two fakes, and the post hook from the free throw line. So yeah, it's a build with which you can really take or use all the moves inside, while also having the possibility to dribble and to get contact dunks. So another post spin here, another post hook. So very perfectly suits my play style. Here I dribbled before, I had no stamina bars left, but the advantage of the build is that you can just take the post hook. So let's have a look at shooting next. Here you see me on the Mobile One court. I test a lot of jump shots here, and you see the moving three-pointer. Of course, also here while doing the snatchbacks and using the Luca Doncic, step back. Here a moving three-pointer. He just gives me the 3 points, and I take the open shot. Here I take the mid-range shot out of the post spin. So that's also, you rarely see those moves in the park, because not a lot of players have builds that are as versatile as this one. But of course also the three-pointers with the limitless range takeover, or here the hop shots are with the 85 three-pointer. That's enough to take those shots. Here a spinning shot, and that's my go-to move, the Luca step back and the three-pointer, because they basically have to guard you. Here the hop shot, and of course I also have the possibility, especially if I'm playing against taller players, to just dribble and take the shot. They have to respect my post game if they know, or if I played against them and they know how I'm able to finish inside. So yeah, all in all, a very good build if you want to take 3-pointers in ISO situations. Of course, also playmaking. Since you have 87 ball handling, you're able to dribble pretty well on this build. Here you see me just ISOing up my opponent and taking the easy 3-pointer. Of course, here those limitless takeoff dunk animations are just unstoppable. Here the misdirection move to the easy dunk. Another misdirection, the step, the behind the back, and the easy dunk inside. So yeah, very versatile. Here you see the Chris Paul move and between the legs, the nutmeg move. And here I just fake him out and take the easy mid-range shot. Another spin back and the Kevin Durant step back from the size of escape package. Here the basic spin to the open 3-pointer. Yeah, just a very good build for me because it perfectly suits my playstyle. I have post game, I have a high 3-pointer, high ball handling, good defense, elite physicals, just a great all-around build. And yeah, I haven't played a lot on that build. I have like 20 games in the park maybe, on the 3v3, the 2v2, and the 1v1 combined. In the rec I played like five games when we had no one that could shoot at the 4 position or the shooting guard. So yeah, I will play on that build more often now from now on, because I really enjoy playing on that build. Of course, since I'm not the most experienced dribbler, and especially this year, I only have a couple of games as the main ball handler, I really have to practice, especially taking moving shots, moving 3-pointers, for example, or of course also getting open. That's a thing where I can get better. But yeah, I like the challenge, and I hope you like the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and see you next time. Bye guys, may the force be with you.